Hey everyone, thanks for watching us here. It's Commander's Brew. It's the CB vlog. We're back at it again. And thanks for watching. If you want to help us out, a subscription to the YouTube channel. Just by hitting subscribe, you can get it for free, and that helps us out a ton. Also, if you want to get involved directly, you can go over to patreon.com/commandersbrew, and you can donate to the show directly, and you can get in our Discord where we brew our decks with our patrons. It's a lot of fun, so check it out. There's other perks as well. Check it out, patreon.com/commandersbrew. But without further ado, we are going to now bring you the definitive list of the worst partners. Here it is.
We'll start us off with I think this is among the worst. Definitely makes the list. This is Falthus and Rograk. We know Falthus is the black commander that gives commanders menace and death touch. And to partner that with Rograk, who has first strike, menace, and trample, the 0 mana 0/1, there's a lot of redundancy there. They don't really do much for each other. So I don't think, they both kind of want to be Voltron-y anyway, and they don't really support each other. I think this is a terrible partner. This is among the definitive worst partners.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, doubling up on menace obviously does nothing. You get a little bit from the death touch, but really, realistically, we're not looking to partner these two up. It's just not something we're looking to do here.
Right.
The next partnership that is definitively one of the worst is socks and sandals.
Mm-hmm.
We all know this. We all know the fashion faux pas of mixing, especially a dark sock, with like a Birkenstock or any kind of chunky sandal, any kind of sandal, truly. But this is a look that your dad's rocking, and personally, I don't even understand it from a dad perspective. Now, being a dad, I still would never do this. It's uncomfortable to me. You know what I mean? And especially to go out in public. It's just a bad look. It's bad everything. It's one of the worst partnerships. Socks and sandals, easily.
Yeah. I'm imagining those pale knees and light blue shorts above them.
Yeah, very bad.
Very bad. Let's talk about another bad partnership. Turner and Hooch. Now, this is not a comment on the movie.
No.
Or Tom Hanks's performance, which is always excellent.
Fantastic.
As police partners, they were a bad pair of partners. They were not good at being police together.
Now, I'll admit I haven't seen this movie in a very long time. I don't remember exactly what happens, but I do know that this was a bad partnership. Okay.
Bad partners.
First of all, it's a dog and a man, and the dog, I'm supposed to believe that this dog is a legit cop. Like, he's not even on the canine unit. He's just a cop. What's going on here? This is a bad partnership.
A slobbery dog.
Listen, I don't want to spoil Turner and Hooch for a bunch of people, but I'm pretty sure this dog dies. So, I mean, it's not good. There's nothing good that comes out of this. I think so.
I'm going to the website.
Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not.
Does the dog die? That's a website. If you don't know, there's a website called doesthedogdie.com.
Are you serious?
Yes, because people don't like it when it happens in movies. So if you see a movie with an animal in it on the previews, you're like, I just need to know that I don't know that it dies. And you're like, it just tells you. I'm going to look it up.
Oh wow, that's wild.
Turner and Hooch. Does the dog die?
It's got to be one of the
fastest.
I was gonna say it's got to be one of the number one, one of the main ones that people look up. It's one of the all-time dog movies. Still, it's working. What's it doing?
I think it's. Can I? Do you want spoilers? Does the dog die tells you the answer to this question.
Does the dog die, Sean? Tell us.
If you are uncomfortable watching movies where you witness animal death, do not watch this movie.
Do not watch this. Okay, you answered the question for us. Thank you very much. Very good. I remember it. That's the only part I remember about the movie.
Traumatic. Okay, great. Let's talk about another definitive bad partner.
This one is really close to home here for me. It's Joey and Rachel. Listen, as a person who's seen every episode of Friends multiple times, because for many years only recently have I been able to stop it. That's the show my wife puts on in the background of doing work and puttering around the house and things like that. So definitely. And also, I'm not saying that I would never watch Friends. I actually loved Friends when it was on, and I watch a lot of it. But now in the Netflix era here that we are in, I've seen this many, many times. It is definitively the moment the show jumps the shark. No question about it. You can make some other arguments, but you're wrong. Definitive list. Here we are. Joey and Rachel is a bad idea from the get-go. They even joke about how bad it is earlier in the show. In earlier seasons, they make fun of themselves as if they would ever do that, and then they go ahead and do it for a little bit, and it's just disappointing all around. It doesn't make any sense. It's just bad. It's uncomfortable.
Bad partners, Joey and Rachel.
And like at first it would have been funny, and then they lost that, because by the time they get together, it's like episode or season like 9 or something. It's just, forget it. It's done. It's bad. Terrible.
Yeah. You know what else is a very bad partners? You don't want to see these two together. Aces and eights.
Ooh.
This
What do we
is
call
Dead Man's
that?
Hand.
That's the
Dead Man's Hand,
Yep,
right?
bad.
You don't want to get Dead Man's Hand
Bad
in
partners.
poker. I mean, it is a 2-pair hand.
So
like that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
But this is the hand that Wild Bill got killed with.
Is that why they call it that? I
Yeah,
didn't know
Wild
that.
Bill had this hand and then got shot in the back. So this is Dead Man's Hand.
Dead Man's Hand. Again, if you take it away from the context of getting shot in the back by some other cowboy,
Right.
Aces, pair of aces, that's nice. You like to see that in
It's
poker.
just 2 pair. 2
You like to
pairs
see
are
that,
pretty
right?
decent.
And 2 pair, again, nice. You like to see that in poker, right? We're verging on a full house here. It seemed like this was good. It
would seem
seemed
like it.
like this is not bad, but one of the worst partnerships, aces and eights.
Definitive.
You are going to get shot in the back. It's bad.
Yes.
Okay. This next one is undeniably a terrible partnership. It's one of the all-time classic terrible partnerships that I think, especially as kids, we all can really relate to this. And it's Toothpaste and OJ. We've all raced downstairs after brushing our teeth, and we to sit down and eat a nice breakfast, and you take a big gulp of that orange juice, and guess what? Bleh! You still got the mint in there, the acid, the mint, the orange, the bitterness of the orange, and the weird taste of the mint. It's a mess. It's terrible.
It's terrible. Here's another terrible partnership. OJ and Kato Kaelin. OJ Simpson, I mean. This is not juice this time. This is OJ
We got 2
Simpson.
OJs on the list, okay? OJs, 2 different OJs mixed terribly with other things.
Yeah. OJ and Kato Kaelin were roommates or housemates or something.
I believe Kato was staying in OJ's like guest house.
Sure.
Yeah,
But what a
something like
terrible partnership. He went on trial against him. Terrible.
Honestly, I'm just going to put this out there. Pair up anyone with OJ, that's bad partnership. There's nothing good there.
Yes.
Nothing good happening
Yes.
there.
No.
Even the guy who drove him in the Bronco, that's bad. Bad partnership.
Yeah.
What's his
Yeah.
name? AC? Yeah, AC something.
All right.
Yeah.
Slater.
Yeah, it was AC Slater. Yeah, Mario Lopez drove OJ in the white Bronco. And oddly enough, he did manage to get the car seat backwards as he was driving. Strange. Oddly enough.
AC and Jesse, great partnership.
Yeah, I mean, some would say, yeah, absolutely. I mean, didn't make it into the college years, but still not a bad partnership.
No.
Okay, this one, I mean, look, it's fairly recent in our minds. It's something that we all saw coming. We all knew this was bad from the get-go. Let's talk about Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson. One of the worst partnerships. Terrible.
Such a bad partnership.
We knew it was happening. We knew it was going to happen. He's talking about her on Saturday Night Live. Apparently she didn't like it. There's, she could do better. Let's be honest. Pete Davidson,
Yes.
although I don't hate Pete Davidson or anything like that, it's not working together. These, thank you next. It says it best. We're done.
Thank you. Next. Right. And this brings us to the top of the list. Again, this is not necessarily in a particular order, but this is where we've got the last item here on the definitive worst partners. And this is Brownies and the ingredient carob.
You're going to have to explain this one to me.
So carob is not chocolate. And it's similar to chocolate, and people think they can use it in desserts that usually have chocolate. And if you have ever taken a bite of a brownie made with carob, it's sad. It's sad. This is a sad brownie. This is a terrible partnership.
Much like the majestic Canadian northern beast, when you bite into that combination, you will say carob. Ew.
Nice.
Carob, you're not chocolate. Face facts. Okay?
Not even close.
You're not even close to chocolate, except that you look like kind of weird crumbled chocolate, and I can see that you come out of some kind of pods. And listen, I'm not saying there's not any good use for carob. I'm just saying, don't be putting it in my brownies, please.
Yeah.
Chocolate only, thanks.
Only chocolate.
And maybe some walnuts. I do like walnuts in brownies, or at least on top.
Sure.
Right?
Oh, I love a little walnut in a brownie, yeah.
I love a walnut there. Okay, well, there you have it.
There you have it, everybody. You know, everyone's talking about partners. We were just introduced with a bunch of new ones, so we thought we would update you with the worst partners.
I bet yeah. I was going to say, I just bet you didn't think some of those were the worst partnerships. I bet you at home was sitting there going, well, certainly Turner and Hooch isn't going to be on here. That was just a lovable movie where the poor dog dies. Instead, guess what? Worst partnership you've ever seen. Yeah. One of the top, what is it? What do we have here? Nine. Bottom line. Okay? So
and I want to say kudos to Gavin Verhey and the Magic team for giving us one partnership that did actually make the list. It's not an easy list to crack.
It's not. So congratulations on making one of the worst partnerships.
Yeah, they did bump one thing off. I'm going to have to take a moment and look up what that one thing was.
Oh, you had something on there?
Well, I don't remember what it was, but it is now updated. So like there had to be something before these two Magic cards came out. Of course,
that's true. Yeah, obviously there was a terrible pairing that Falthus and Rugrack are now up there.
Yeah. Maybe it was
the top
Fozzie
9.
Bear and the old guys in the balcony.
Oh, very bad partnership.
Yeah.
But within that partnership, there's actually a good partnership.
A very strong partnership.
A very strong one, yeah.
And then philosophically, we could go in about like they both need each other to like really fulfill their destinies. So in that way, they might be an okay partnership. It's why it got cut. It's a little bit weak.
Yeah, it's exactly. There's some, you can poke some holes in there. It's more of a symbiosis type thing. Yeah, I feel you.
Not that this list can be debated. This cannot be debated.
There's no debating.
No.
These are the worst.
Yes.
Definitively. We've decided once and for all. Here it is. Go on your forums. Go on your Reddits. Discuss if you like. But it's not going to change it. This is facts. This is science, okay? You can't argue with science. You can't argue with facts. These are facts.
No.
All right. Great stuff. Great stuff here. That's going to be it. That's going to be it for the vlog here this week and the definitive worst partners list. So if you want to get at us, if you want to talk about the list, you surely can. But guess what? You're not going to change our opinions. But go ahead and try to do it in the comments of the YouTube down below. And we will see everyone next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you love what we're doing, consider supporting the show by going to patreon.com/commandersbrew.
And if you want to get any of the cards from our deck list, go to our TCGplayer affiliate link below.
That helps us out too. And for a free way to help us out, consider sharing the show with some friends. Like and subscribe, add a comment or two.
See you later.
Bye.